Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Adam, and this is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Well, technically, as you can see in the top, it is Open Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. That is a open source project that adds many new features and some bug fixes, like, say, pathing and stuff to the game. I'll have the link in the description below if you want to check it out for the full things of what the patch does. It's pretty cool, but one of the things it does is it allows us to incorporate Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenario. So we're going to be playing through Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 into Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and then we'll probably do some of the event stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun. Now, this is the options for it. Now, the big one here is we went over to the settings here, and we set the default inspection interval to every 10 minutes. So I won't be changing those because you'll see that pop up. It'll do it automatically. And then automatically open all shops and stalls. So all the food areas and balloons and all that stuff will automatically open, which is pretty cool. It's kind of silly those are closed. And you can see here we have imported our RCT1 installation, so we'll have those available, which we're going to take a look. And here we are. So I played through the first two to kind of just get my feet wet. And it has the expansions into Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Wacky Worlds, etc. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started here with Forest Frontiers. And here we are, Forest Frontiers, deep in the forest. Build a thriving theme park in a large cleared area. To have at least 250 guests in your park at the end of October, year one, with a park rating of at least 600. So pretty good. I will go ahead and pause it here quick. Normally, we might just roll into it, but let's take a look here, just like we do with Pharaoh and everything at our land. Plenty of land around. I believe we could actually probably purchase more land, but not required. Definitely not required. Let's go ahead and see what we have starting out. We have some kind of just gentle rides. We have 2 roller coasters types. Thrill rides, boat hire, which we're not going to do, some food, and research. So what we're going to do is let's go to our research tab. And I don't want transport rides. I don't want a general ride. I don't want a water ride right now. I want shops and stalls because I really want the information kiosk. And then roller coasters for any other type of roller coaster we'll get. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And you know what? We'll bring it up to maximum funding. We're only here for a year. So it's going to be a very quick mission. So well, we can't build while we're paused. So we are not going to charge for the park entrance. We're going to leave the park as it is, and we will just charge for rides. 2 different ways. You can technically do both in our OpenRCT2, but you will... oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. No, I am hitting the right button, just on the wrong tab. So let's start with our first roller coaster here. And I was looking, and I'm thinking... I don't want something too crazy. I was thinking of going with this one right here. The U roller coasters, as you can see, U4078, if you're following along. This one, they're all user submitted, is what that means. So it's a 5.2 excitement, 6.9 intensity, and 3.9 nausea. Now I'm thinking we're just going to kind of, we don't want to box ourselves in over here. We'll kind of go up. We're going to have plenty of room. But we'll do that right. Yeah, right there looks just fine. We're going to put our entrance. I'm going to put my entrance kind of up this way. And I'm going to put my exit right here. So the reason being is I want... since this is going to be a smaller park, because I want the entrance to this to be at a end of an intersection. So they'll walk directly into it kind of thing. They don't have to pathfind to it. Let's go ahead and add in some paths here. So we'll test our roller coaster. And it'll just tell us our rating. We technically don't have to do that because we know relatively what it's going to be. But we'll just bring this down. There we go. And you can see if we hit I there, we can see where everything kind of went. And then let's hit our queue lines. So queue lines, of course, is where everybody's going to queue up. Now, I want this to be long, but not too long to where it's... did I do that right? Okay, there we go. To where it's detrimental. To where people can't basically go in. So let's switch back here. We can run the whole thing of this. That'd be pretty cool. So people can walk along, look at the roller coaster. And then back up. There we go. Don't want my exit to be too far away in case people want to re-ride or go back on the roller coaster. Let's go ahead and hit shift backspace to close everything. And then let's open our park. People will start walking in. Technically, would have opened in the beginning. Let's go back to our roads here. We're going to add just a few more. You don't really want dead ends because pathfinding in this is a lot better, but it's based off of junctions and yada yada. There's a whole big science into it. Let's put in our food. So we'll do that one. Now I have I have set my key bindings. So there we go. I changed the build list to T on mine. We'll put ice cream. Why not? We'll just put them all in there. For now, we're going to put our drink right there, and we'll put our bathroom right there. Now we're going to shift backspace, close them all. Those are all automatically open. And then we're going to go to landscapes. We're going to go to here. We're going to put in some benches. So I'm going to put benches. I'm going to hit I. So I put one here, there, there, and there. Now I know you can't see them because I can't either. And we're just going to skip those and we'll put trash cans there. So at least now they have that. Let's open our roller coaster. What are we doing? All right, there we go. People, oh, it's open. It's only $2. So based off of this, 5.7, we get a year. We're going to go ahead. We'll charge 12. So as the roller coaster, if you have more than one or if it's been here for a long time, it'll start to depreciate in value. But since we're only going to be here for a year regardless, not even a year because it's only like March to October. Okay, so all of our food stuff's there. Let's put in some other rides for people who don't want the intensity of that. Trying to explain as we go. It's all of it's going to come by pretty quick, but definitely do some explanation. I think a good way to do this probably is maybe like right there. We'll put the entrance over here. We can put the exit right there. And then let's build our queue line. So our queue is basically going to kind of... I'm not going to do too much. That'll be fine. Because we're not going to have thousands of people in this park. And then let's build our road out. We'll just go ahead and open this. I'm going to leave all these thrill rides and stuff at their normal price of $1 because I don't want to have to go back and change them later. Oh, let's actually... I replaced one of those. There we go. And then let's keep building. We'll do our... Let's do a next one here. Let's do a merry-go-round. So we could squeeze it in there. We can build over. Kind of, it's really whatever you want. If we did it that way, we have something very similar. If we put the entrance right there, exit right there, and then queue lines going back up and over. And I keep hitting the wrong button. We'll get used to it. It'll all be like clockwork later. Don't need to test the merry-go-round. There's the music. We could have made this a lot more compact probably, but we're not hurting for space. What we can do is go back. Let's add some flowers. Make it... we got a tree there. Technically, we could build right there too. We'll just put some beautiful flowers there. Let's go back. Put some benches right here. You know what we did not hire? We did not hire any workers. So let's do a handyman, at least one handyman. Actually, let's do 2 handymans, 1 mechanic, 1 entertainer. Why not? And then just keep building. So every ride has a population that it will drive to the park. So Road and Roller Coaster, I think it's like 95 or some such like that. These are like 15. Your food stalls are like 5 or 6 or some such. So that'll drive. You can see we're still not at our... It's called our soft cap. So that'll drive people to join the park, basically. Oops. You can hit Z to rotate these automatically. You can change that hotkey as well. Let's... You know what? I actually want to... Let's take a look at something else here. We have the haunted house. We have the cars. New ride attraction. Okay, information kiosk. Let's put that down. We're going to put that right here. So you have to pathfind to these. So what they're going to do is they walk just directly into it. So they have a much higher chance. Oh. Well, I messed that up. Let's go back to close it. Construction. Okay, well, I can't do anything with it. We'll hit Z. There we go. That was silly. Never had that happen before. But anyway, yeah, now people will walk directly into it. Technically, I could go over here and go to the umbrellas and charge $20 and then just make ham over fist if it rains, but not necessarily required. Definitely a good idea, especially if you're charging for everything, but that's fine. The more money that they stay in the park, have more guests, and they can just continue to ride roller coasters till I reach the soft cap. That being said, let's go ahead and build. We have some of these. Let's build maybe a car here. 1,300. So a lot of these require different scenery that I don't have, I guess. 1003 intensity rating is nothing. I mean, it's exciting. Yeah, we'll save it for something better. Let's put in maybe a swinging ship. They love the swinging ships. You can put it... Can I put... No, I can't. Okay. I don't think I can. I was trying to think if I can put it, like, right on the edge of that. Probably not. So let's rotate it. We'll do it that way. And then I'll put the entrance back here and the exit right there. It's kind of silly we have to do it that way. I've never really found a good way, so we're going to have to play around with designs and see how these are going to go. Let's put in our paths here. Okay. Open that up. I don't want to test it. I just want to open it. Now, we do have to put a path. Okay, good. It didn't change it. Put a path there for the exit. I'm not worried about people pathfinding them that way. Very few people should. If it was a longer one, yeah, maybe. But we could also put like, a do not enter sign there. Okay, let's see what people are saying about this. Too intense. Okay, well, hopefully, let's take a look at our research. Roller coaster. That's what we want. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Continue adding in. Let's do... We have the spinny copter. We have that one. Merry-go-round. Spooky rooms. Does this matter? Oh, there's a front door. Okay. We put that right there. Put the entrance. Same thing. And the exit. Bring it back in. There we go. Actually, you know what? It probably might be a little bit better to just do it that way. And let's go ahead and change that. Delete that. And then, that is weird. Whatever. Thank you, game. Open that. 1004, 1001. We're doing good. We're already about at our guest cap. I think we need 250. We're almost there. That's only April. And let's hit park. And I think we're already at our park rating. So we are technically done with this mission. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. People are not riding this one. So what I want to do is... Well, we'll give it a little bit. I want to loop this back around so people just do a loop. And not kind of have to walk all the way back. We can put in more grab and throw up. Let's go ahead, hire another... Oh, not a security guard. Don't want you. What? Oh, it was deleting them all. Man. Okay, well, I want more than, I didn't see that message. Let's go to our messages here. Looping roller coaster. Okay. Let's go real quickly over here. Nice. I think that's the spinny one. Yep. So something like that. 4.8, 4.6. Definitely lower intensity than this bad boy here. So, what we can do, let's rotate it, is if we maybe like that. No, I have to be over one. Maybe like that. We can do our entrance right there, our exit right there. We're going to do our cube path right there. Let's go ahead and test it. We will do our road going right up. Now, I want to... Okay, you can hold shift to go up and down. So I'm holding shift and it won't go left or right. It'll go up and down. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. And then I'm going to do this. Flatten it back out. And then this one goes up that way. So we'll go ahead and loop back. I think it'd be pretty cool to walk next to all of those. So we'll hit that. We'll do the same here. It's a good way to... Suspended swinging coaster. Okay, cool. Let's actually go to our research. And let's go ahead and add back in... Oops. Let's maybe add in gentle rides. So we haven't even finished with this other roller coaster yet. We do have it sped up because we basically beat the mission, but... and loop that back around. Let's open that up. We'll go ahead and charge. Let's look at 5. You know what? We'll do 10 for this. Nice. Okay, let's close that. Go back to our scenery. We already have quite a bit there. Let's add more in so people can sit down. Want more trash cans, of course. You know, let's go ahead and how about we add our can't see the arrow. There we go. Add a kiosk there. And then let's there's 0 people on ride. Okay. It is. Oh, it's not connected. That is weird. Okay. Well, there's the diagnosis of that. And then I messed the queue up. And I messed that queue up. Whatever. We'll just leave it as it is. Hit I. So that's why I is really good. I was like, why aren't people on my roller coaster? So building the path over this adds excitement value to this. It's like the head clipping. Ferris wheel. Nice. What is? Oh, it's only $2? I thought I hit 10. I would ride that for 2 as well, I guess. We can change this. Let's change the name so we know what it is. Loopy. And then we'll change this one to... why not Woody? Something. All right. Okay, so we have this area right here. Could decorate a little bit too. Looks like we're getting a lot of throw up. So let's add in new handyman. Starting to make a lot of money here. We did get another roller coaster, which technically we could put in as well. So let's take a look at that one. Suspended swinging coaster. Starts out pretty expensive. About the same price. Let's see. Now, later on, I do want to build all my own roller coasters. I think that'd be pretty cool. But... is there a cheaper one? Fly to the Phoenix. These are pretty cool. 8,000. How... Oh, I could pop that bad boy right there. Now, I can't bring it down anymore. I don't see any reason why it'd be so high. And that's kind of a pain, because I don't want to have a weird queue. It'd be very difficult to get to. Maybe... yeah, we'll build it up here, I think. Bring it out just a little bit. We could put the entrance right there, put the exit right there. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's bring this. We're going to hold shift, go up 1. Go up 2, actually. And then maybe cross over, I guess? No. Yeah, do that. So since this one here is so long, I am going to put a path. And if you ever wonder like which way is this facing, you'll change the picture. So we're actually going to put it right there. And we're going to hit the banner, do not enter. So now the banner says do not enter, because I don't want people going up that. And then we'll have to do the same. Oh, it's raining. So technically I could be charging $20 umbrella right now. But we're not gonna. I mean, you can. It's fine. I'm not going to use any exploits. But I don't think banners is exploits. It's just, honestly, that's what amusement ride places do anyway. All right, there we go. Let's open that, and that's 5. I'll go ahead and say 10. We'll do 12. Why not? It's almost over, and it should fill up. Let's take a look at our park. It looks pretty beautiful. We have 3 coasters, most of a good smattering of thrill and other rides. Money's flying up. We have the maze. Not very good. I'm running out of cash. See, even without spending $20 on umbrella, is like, we don't need that. Feel sick. Woo, Woody was great. Loopy was great. Pirate Ship was great. Everything was good. I don't really see... I need to go to the bathroom. 7 people. So, let's put in... Oh, I meant to actually do that over here. Let's put in a bathroom. And then really we just need burger and that. We could, okay, shift backspace to close everything again. And we'll bring back this up. Put in some benches right there. People get off when they're sick. Put a bench there. People can sit there. You can put trash cans on the angles, which is pretty cool. But looks like we're having more people throw up. Let's do another handyman. Yeah, guys, this looks like a pretty good park. Obviously not very decorated, but that's fine. Decoration is, it helps the, oh, see, they're sick, they got off, and they sat down. So that's good. Helps lower their nausea level and increase energy. Ferris wheel's pretty popular. You know what? Let's actually, oh, we got an observation post. Observation posts are kind of garbage, honestly. They don't really do too much. Spinning wild mouse. Uh-oh. There we go. So, we'll build this up. I don't really care about the tower. It's fine. Do that. Put that in. Let's open it. So if in OpenRCT2 they've added something to where you can, oops, I think it's here. You can refurbish. If you close it, you can refurbish, and it'll basically give you back the percentage value. Like if you were to destroy it and build it, it basically does that how it is here. And it just does it for you without having to replace it. So things that are underground. But we don't have to do that. It's fine, especially as your coasters get older and a longer playthrough. Look at that, 15,575 guests, and our park rating is 875. So yeah, pretty good. Went down a little bit, it looks like. Maybe with the rain. But yeah, swing and ship. Everybody's going on everything. Nothing's too expensive. Just remember, if you do charge for your park entrance over here, you can only charge like 25% on your rides, I believe it is, or people are like, it's too expensive, it's too expensive. So it's either or. Either you charge for entrance fee, or you charge for rides, basically. Probably don't really want to do both, at least not the entire time, maybe for a year or so. None of our rides are too long, so I know the scenario's about there. We could put in cameras here, that they can watch the ride happen while they're waiting. So it'll help with the happiness level, what they have to wait in a long line. Like the merry-go-round is pretty slow. We're about done. I'd probably put in another merry-go-round if we needed to, but she's pretty popular. It seems like most people here want gentle rides. But that is it. That is this mission done. Forest Frontiers, deep in the forest. We have built a thriving theme park. So we had 250 guests. Definitely, and a park rating of 600. So we almost doubled that, or over doubled that, almost up to 600. And our park rating ended at 892. So pretty good. We didn't get any awards. It's kind of random whether or not you do. But looking here at our map, we have 3 roller coasters. We have a wooden. We have, I forgot the name of it. And this inverted one, the Flight of the Phoenix over here. A hanging roller coaster. We unlocked some other ones, but pretty easy, guys. These first few missions are going to go by pretty quick, and I am super excited to play through this, and I hope you are. Leave me any questions, comments down below. If you haven't, like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this or other city building games. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you back here next time.